Good morning. Today, we begin with a dramatic move linking the U.S. and Brazil. Former President Donald Trump has publicly demanded Brazil halt the trial of his ally, ex-President Jair Bolsonaro. On July 17, 2025, Trump posted a letter on Truth Social, calling the proceedings against Bolsonaro a politically motivated attack and warning of threats to free speech in both countries. Trump's message was direct. This should end immediately. He promised to watch closely, signaling serious interest in the case. This intervention by a former U.S. president in another nation's legal affairs is rare and controversial. Trump's statement isn't just friendly support, it's a calculated move, putting pressure on Brazil's government and judiciary. The world is now watching to see how Brazil responds to this extraordinary demand. The situation raises questions about international relations and the independence of legal systems. Trump's bold stance has set the stage for a tense diplomatic standoff. The next steps could reshape U.S.-Brazil relations for years to come. To understand Trump's intervention, we need to know why Bolsonaro is on trial. Bolsonaro faces accusations of leading an attempted coup to stay in power after losing the 2022 election to President Lula da Silva. Brazil's federal police allege Bolsonaro and allies spread misinformation, pressured military leaders, and incited riots in Brasilia, actions compared to the January 6 U.S. Capitol attack. The charges strike at the heart of Brazil's democracy. Bolsonaro denies all wrongdoing, calling the investigation political persecution. His defense: he acted within his rights, and the case is a vendetta by opponents. The trial pits Brazil's justice system against a former president with strong popular support. The case has reached Brazil's Supreme Federal Court. In March 2025, 5 justices unanimously agreed to put Bolsonaro on trial for attempting a coup, a charge carrying up to 12 years in prison. The indictment also alleges plots to poison President Lula and assassinate a Supreme Court judge, raising the stakes even higher. Justice Alexandra de Moraes leads the case, drawing fierce criticism from Bolsonaro's camp and praise from defenders of democracy. This trial is a test of Brazil's institutions. Can the judiciary hold a powerful ex-president accountable? The outcome will shape public trust in Brazil's justice system and its democracy. The world is watching Brazil's highest court navigate this unprecedented challenge. The conflict is spilling into economics, threatening U.S.-Brazil trade. Trump has threatened a 50% tariff on all Brazilian imports, a move that could devastate Brazil's export industries and raise prices for Americans. The Trump administration is also considering sanctions against Brazilian officials, including Supreme Court Justice de Moraes, under the Global Magnitsky Act. Bolsonaro's allies, including his son Eduardo, are lobbying the U.S. for intervention. Brazil's President Lula has vowed to retaliate with equal tariffs, setting the stage for a trade war. Such a conflict would disrupt supply chains and create economic uncertainty for both nations. The diplomatic drama is intensifying, with both sides preparing for escalation. Economic threats now match the political stakes. The outcome could reshape trade and diplomacy across the Americas. This dispute has global consequences. Trump's intervention blurs the line between domestic politics and foreign policy, challenging norms of non-interference. For Brazil, the pressure tests its sovereignty and the independence of its institutions. A trade war or sanctions could damage both economies and isolate the U.S. internationally. The crisis highlights how political polarization can destabilize international relationships. It raises tough questions. When should one country intervene in another's legal affairs? How do nations balance alliances with respect for democracy? The world is watching for answers as this high-stakes drama unfolds. The next moves by both countries will set precedents for global politics.